welcome back. So 2.5 is coming out tomorrow. We already talked about Fei Xiao, and for some reason we talked about Silverwolf. Now we have to talk about Lingsha, and guys, I have terrible news. We may have another Jiaoqiu situation on our hands. Super Break is possibly the current strongest mechanic in the game. You can build literally any character with Super Break, and with incredibly low investments you can clear very high stages in the MOC. The strongest Super Break DPS characters are Firefly and Boothill, and the current strongest supports are Ruan Mei and Gallagher, with Harmony MC being the cornerstone of this mechanic. However, a new Fire Abundance character who is built for Break, Lingsha, is coming. But how possibly can she improve upon perfection? Today we're going to be looking at whether you should pull Lingsha or keep using Gallagher. Before we start, you should like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this in the future, and join the Express Rain Discord server for a community filled with content like this. By the way, only 7.2% of everyone watching is subscribed, so you should do your parts and click that button. Now let's get on to it. Now we gotta start off by saying I'm absolutely going to pull for Lingsha no matter the conclusion of this video. I know the theory of the game pretty well if I do say so myself, but I do not practice it. I just pull for the pretty women. First, let's start with Lingsha's kit. Since she's new, I'm going to go into the details and intricacies of her kit. First, her basic attack is a very basic attack. Her skill, tied to her talents, is a little more special though. First, her skill is an AoE attack that heals all allies and summons Fu Yuan with an initial speed of 90 for a 3-turn counter. When using the skill, Fu Yuan's action is advanced forward by 20%. When Fu Yuan takes action, it launches a follow-up attack and heals all allies, cleansing a debuff from them, and consumes 1 turn. Every time you use her skill, it gives Fu Yuan 3 more turns for a max of 5 turns at one time. Her ultimate inflicts Befog on all enemies, which increases break damage taken by them by 25% for 3 turns. It also heals all allies and advances Fu Yuan's action by 100%. Her first major choice increases attack and outgoing healing boost by 25 and 10% of her break effect, up to a max and 50 of 20% respectively. So you should aim around 200% break effect to gain the maximum value from this, but also as much speed and attack percent as possible. Her second major trace gives more energy with her basic attack, and her third major trace gives Fu Yuan an emergency heal similar to Luocha's, but with hers it's under 60% as opposed to Luocha's 50%. This can only be triggered once every 2 turns, also just like Luocha. Let's quickly take a quick overview at Gallagher's kit very quickly, just to be able to compare him to Lingsha. His basic attack is basic, his skill heals by a set number that can be increased by outgoing healing boost, his burst is an AoE attack that inflicts Besotted on all allies, advances his action by 100% along with his second major trace, and enhances his basic attack. His enhanced basic attack deals more toughness break and reduces the target's attack by 15%. Besotted also increases the break damage taken by enemies by 12%. Now first things first, Lingsha heals way more than Gallagher. She has an emergency heal, and unlike Gallagher's Besotted, her Fu Yuan heals all allies. Her ultimate also heals all allies and also advances Fu Yuan's action by 100%. This of course means she healed twice in a row. I'm pretty sure Lingsha will heal more than Luocha, but we'll have to test that out. She has near 100% uptime on her heals with Fu Yuan. Gallagher's Besotted increases break damage taken by enemies by 12%, while Lingsha's Befog increases it by 25%. Both their techniques inflict their respective ultimate states for 2 turns, by the way. Lingsha can cleanse all allies every single time Fu Yuan takes action, while Gallagher cleanses only 1 ally. When it comes to healing and cleansing and general utility, it's totally expected for a 5-star Lingsha to be that much better than Gallagher. However, when it comes to break teams, she is so small of an upgrade, it's kinda crazy. That's just how good Gallagher is, honestly. Lingsha is not going to help you clear that much faster than Gallagher. She does a lot more damage though because she has so many follow-up attacks. It's again a Jiaoqiu situation where Lingsha is going to give a small upgrade. Gallagher already does everything you need. If you keep dying over and over again, Lingsha will definitely help that skill issue, but other than that, I would not recommend pulling Lingsha to replace Gallagher. Very unfortunate, since she's very pretty, but sadly she's just not enough of an improvement to be worth it. However, there is a redeeming factor with her. Only 41% of players as of 2.2, which will definitely be a little less now, own Aventurine. If you're one of these unlucky few who don't own Aventurine, then Lingsha can take his place because she does so many follow-up attacks with her Fu Yuan. She is not as good as Aventurine whatsoever, but when it comes to the sustain role, there's not much to ask for other than keeping your team alive. Her follow-up attacks can be helpful on a Fei Xiao team, like I mentioned in my Fei Xiao video. By the way, if you want any Fei Xiao showcases to watch, then go check out my friend JX Keys' channel, where he uploaded a few showcases of her with different teams and Eidolon levels. He also made a great guide overview of her, which is a great watch. Go check him out, he's pretty damn great and a great friend as well. Now of course Lingsha doesn't do as many attacks as Aventurine, he does way more, but she does way more attacks than other sustain characters, so unless you have Aventurine, I would pull her for a follow-up attack team like the IPC or Fei Xiao, but definitely not over someone like Robin or Topaz. So conclusion, Lingsha is pretty damn disappointing, honestly. While she heals way more than Gallagher and may heal more than Luocha, she doesn't give buffs that are stronger enough than Gallagher's to be a viable investment over him for break teams. She's a 5-star, by the way. Though, because she does so many follow-up attacks, she can be pretty useful for Facia and IPC teams. As I said earlier, I'm definitely going to be pulling for her. I don't practice what I preach, I just pull for the hot ladies. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this in the future, and join the Express Train Discord server for a community filled with content like this, and I will see you next time.